Hey guys, Grimclaws here, and welcome back, Claw Club community. I am excited to have you back here with me today for another frosty day. No, not really. It's like a testicle sticking to the leg type hot day. It just won't seem to go away. It's like a Mississippi hooker that needs her fix. She will just follow you every corner you go to. Anyways, for those that watched my last video, I want to thank you so much for the outpouring of support. It's one of the best videos I've had out besides my scooter review, which I believe is at like 5,000 views right now. But besides that, this is by far the fastest climbing video. For a channel with 60 subscribers, I've hit almost 70 off this video. And I got over 250 watch hours off this video. And the feedback was fantastic. I really love that you guys love the premise of I spy the misplays, and that I use that as a premise for the giveaway. So my heart really goes out to all of you. I wish you great luck in the drawing. Now, I just want to say, as I mentioned on my Twitter and in the comment section of YouTube, because I never let my community down, you guys are number one to me, and you know that. As a disabled person, you're one of the few outlets I have left that I feel like I'm connected to the world, even though it is through a digital platform. The Claw Club community has just been so great for so many ways, and you know, I admire each and every one of you and your positive comments and positive feedback. It has just been amazing. Now, with that said, like a complete fucking idiot I am, rubbing those two blank brain cells together, of course I can't talk again today, I took my, hold on, my light is stuck and it's bothering my OCD. There we go. I took my rheumatoid arthritis medicine, which consists of methotrexate, folic acid, and vitamin D, which I have to take every Sunday. But when I set my alarm this morning for 7 a.m., I accidentally set it for 7 p.m. And whoever takes rheumatoid arthritis or has multiple sclerosis as well and takes medications for those, you know they zonk you out for about 3 days. So I slept right up until about 2 in the afternoon, missing my period of time to open my packs early. So I will be doing a pack opening video tomorrow. It just won't be today. So instead, I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway in this video, because I'm not going to let you guys down. You didn't let me down, so I'm not going to let you down. Now, with this one, I'm just going to play another game of Frost Shaman, and at the end, I will pick the winner. Just to show you guys that this is legit, I don't know if you can read this, probably not, but I have written down at the top here the names: Brandon 7, Osmerican, Dark Nova, and Clements Gaming. And those are the 4 people that are in the giveaway for the murder at Castle Nathria rewards track. And I'm going to enter you in the order of 1 through 4, in the order of which you were selected to the entry. Where's my music? That's bugging my OCD too. God damn it. It's just one of those days, you know? First, in my last video, some guy plays a King Crush and doesn't bonk me in the face with it. I still can't get over that. That's bugging my OCD. What the fuck? Anyways, Brandon 7, you will be number 1. Osmerican, you will be number 2. Dark Nova, you will be number 3. And Clements Gaming, you will be number 4. Now, with that said, let's hop into Hearthstone real quick. I just want to show you, I have set up right here a random number generator, 1 through 4, and whichever number it lands on up here, you guys all know your numbers now. You will instantly know by watching this video who or which one of you won. So with that said, let's get into the gameplay, play another game of Frost Shaman. This time, if you guys see a misplay, since it's not part of the I Spy the Misplays series, just keep your mouth shut. Please. If I fuck up during this game, it's not part of the giveaway. It is not part of the I Spy the Misplays series. So just keep it to yourself and make any other remarks you want about the deck or the video. I commend you on that. But save the I Spy the Misplays for the I Spy the Misplay giveaway videos. so that we can make it a thing then and make it something special when I do those series, instead of just pointing them out all the time, because that would be a little bit unfun for me if I had every single mispoint play just pointed out to me. So just saying, this is not one of those videos. We've already done that, but we will be doing more in the future. So that said, roll the intro.
Welcome back, Claw Club community. It's time for the claws to come out.
Okay, here we are back, and we're just going to go right into it. You guys that watched the previous video know what the deck's kind of about, but for those of you that didn't, I'm just going to give you a quick little breakdown of it. The only parts on this that are not... Sorry, I have to keep an eye on my television because I have copyright-free music on it, but sometimes they slip in an ad or a non-copyrighted song, and then all of a sudden my video gets flagged and I have no idea why, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It says copyright-free music. That is the name of the channel. And then all of a sudden you start playing Dua Lipa and Elton John. Alright, so the only real 3 things in here that are not Frost related, 2 of them actually are, and you wouldn't suspect it. But that's the Azsharan Scroll. That is mainly to find more Frost spells, or to get you out of a sticky situation with like a Don't Stand in the Fire, Lightning Bolt, something like that. And the Scalding Fire is just to dredge it up. The scrolls, that is. And they also work great with Radiance of Azshara. Every time you play a Frost spell, you gain 3 armor. It just gives you more and more life, and you're already starting at 40. And then Neptulon's really the only third thing that doesn't deal with frost or ice, but he's well below the water, let's say. I mean, he's like a saturation diver for an oil rig company that has to dive down like 2,000 feet. This guy is cold as fuck. I mean, his nipples are hard and blue. We know that. We can look and see. So he's cold, he's icy, he fits in with, and he's an elemental, so he fits in with the deck. Now, one of the big combos of this deck is obviously getting off a Bolner, a Brann, and either a Granite Forgeborn, which will reduce all elementals in the deck by 16, or getting it off with a Snowfall Guardian. There's 2 champions to this deck, as I mentioned earlier. One is Herald of Lokholar. Excuse me, not Herald of Lokholar. Disregard I said that. He's on his way to championshipness. He just hasn't quite ascended to that light, or that next pedestal of like knighthood where I take the knife down side to side and knight him. The 2 real champions of this deck, because I misclicked, the first one is Ice Revenant. This guy is so powerful in this deck, and who would have thought, like I said in the first video, that a meta player like Ice Revenant would be such an integral part of this deck, but he gets so big so fast that people have to deal with him, and it distracts him from all the other things going on, like your Wildpaw Caverns building up, and Bearon Gla'shear, not the other champion of the deck, but he can also put out Sparkly Reindeers and that freeze when they hit the phase. So he builds up so quick as well. Even if somebody wipes your board, you just slap down a Bearon Gla'shear and you're like, now what, bitch? And the real champion of the deck is... Where the fuck did he go? Is Cheaty motherfucking Snobold. I mentioned in the last video and I'll mention it again. This guy is undeniable in his power in this deck. If you pull off the Bolner Brann Snowfall Guardian with a Cheaty Snobold on board, he's going to deal 12 damage to every one of their creatures, essentially wiping them. Brukan coming down, I mean, he can just wipe boards, deal that last little bit of touch of hero damage, put taunts up, constantly wipe out boards that have 2 health or less. But the real champion of the deck, like I mentioned in my last video, is Cheaty fucking Snobold. You would not imagine the massacres that this little Snobold, with the candle on his head, with the frost in his hands, with what looks like a ice grenade naval bomb just ready to be lobbed at his enemy, can just rain down pure destruction, mayhem, and fire, and just sit back and watch the world burn. Like they said in Batman, some men cannot be bought, bargained, or reasoned with. They just want to watch the world burn. And Cheaty fucking Snobold just wants to watch the world freeze, while somehow balancing a candle on his head for some unknown reason. So, when I mentioned the combo about Bolner and Brann and Granite Forgeborn, that will kick him off his battle cry 4 times, because it'll duplicate because of Brann, and then Bolner will set it off twice more. Now, if you wanted to Macaw twice, you could actually get it down to 24 mana discount for the entire deck. Why would you want to do that? I don't fucking know. You're better to use some of it for mana reduction and some of it for beefing up your Snowfall Guardians with Cheaty Snobold on board. Now let's say you do that, and Cheaty, Brann, Bolner, and then the Snowfall Guardian are your only minions on board, and they have like Hydra heads, like in the last video, completely cock blocking their side of the board. Well, if you were to throw him down with that setup, or a brilliant Macaw that's working as a Snowfall Guardian in disguise, then that would actually have Cheaty Snobold deal 12 damage to every single one of their minions. It would freeze their side of the board 4 times, plus your 3 other minions, thus making him, I believe, 43-43. Anyways, I've talked enough. Mulligans, like I said in the last one, you can keep Windchill for card draw. Always keep Bolner if you have Brann in hand, or the other way around. Depending on what you're facing, keep a Frostbite if you think you can get an honorable kill to mess up their spells. Bracing is really not that bad to keep because it lowers the cost of a lot of your ice spells that you're going to be drawing, which there's not a lot of spells in here, but there's Glaciates, and lowering them, I swear they always give the perfect 8-drop. I don't know what it is about Glaciates. I don't know if I'm manic right now, but they always give the best 8-drops. Like, somebody had an 18/27 Arcane Devour against me, and I glaciated into an Abominable Lieutenant. Who cares if it's fucking frozen? It just munched up like fucking 55 in stats. And the next turn, my Brucon hero power flipped over to 6 damage to the hero. And he was at 2. So he just passed the turn. I started to play something, and then he just conceded. But it's shit like that this deck can do, and that's why I'm putting out a part 2. Obviously, also because I overslept and wasn't able to do my early pack opening, but I will do the pack opening tomorrow. And also because I promised you guys I would announce the winner today, and I do not let my community down. Remember that. Remember that I did this. I do not let my community down. I could have postponed this till tomorrow, since the expansion isn't live until tomorrow anyways, and I can't gift the reward until the rewards track is live. So it would have made sense just to do this tomorrow, but I don't let my community down. If I make them a promise, I stick to it. So with that said, yeah, mulligans, Sleetbreakers, Brann if you have Bolner if you have Brann, Azsharan Scrolls and Geysers are good for extra reach. Auctionhouse is great. Always keep Granite Forgeborn. Radiance can be good if you have frost spells to go with it. And obviously Wildpaw Cavern, whether you're on the coin or not, just keep it. So let's jump into a game here, and then we'll get into drawing the winner for the Murder at Castle Nathria rewards track, courtesy of Blizzard. And I will then get in touch with that person and let them know that they won. Congratulations to all 4 of you that managed to I Spy the 3 misplays and liked and subscribed and met all the requirements. I appreciate it again. So let's get into the game. Frostbite. I clicked the wrong button because my hands are so frostbitten. Yes, I know I'm cheesy, I'm corny. Please still like the video and subscribe down below, and share to other platforms. Hit the bell for upcoming videos so you are notified of other giveaways. And if you want to help the channel evolve, which Red Hot Bud, I think his name is, has donated a couple times, and a few other people have donated. You can donate at my Cash App right down. Where's the camera? Ooh, is it this side? This side? Right down here, where it says $, Grimclaws, GRIMCLAWZ. That is my Cash App tag. And if you want to help the channel grow into one of the biggest and most positive Hearthstone / review variety channel there are out there, then that is completely up to you. God bless you if you donate, and God bless you if you don't want to. It is not obligatory, just if you want to. So let's hop into the game, as I have yapped enough. I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk. So let's get right back into Frostbite and see if we have as much luck as we did. I also have a quest that I need to do 100 frost damage, and I've been working on it for like a week, because frost damage comes very slowly, I found out. The music is still not playing. Is this like broken or? There we go. Alright, so Cheaty Snobold. Jesus. I'm not going to keep Brann. Well, I'm actually going to keep this hand, because the chance of drawing Bolner would just set me up immensely. So I'm going to take a chance. Again, we have a hunter. So again, I'm going to rub my 2 brain cells that I have left together and try to figure out if it is quest, which I'm hoping it's not, because it'll just go over my head, or if it's beast or beast face hybrid. I'm actually gonna use one of the geysers right now, so I can discover another one off the scrolls in Geyse itself. And that's good, because I discovered all my good shit is on the bottom. So we're going to want to get a Snowfall Guardian in hand. That sucks, Bearon Gla'shear and the other Snowfall are on the bottom. We need to find something that will shuffle the deck. Alright, looking like a Face Hunter or Face Hunter Beast Hunter combo. So we're just going to plop down the Sleetbreaker and end the turn. I hope the fan sounds aren't bugging you guys too much. I will turn it down a little bit. Like I said, it's hotter than I've run out of metaphors to say how hot it is right now. The air conditioning is on. Did he just get the Bloodseeker? Of course he got the Bloodseeker out. I thought it was the harpoon gun and he was going to stick me in the poon and dredge up something weird, but whatever. So I can't go Cheaty Windchill on this and clear that. So seems there's no reason for Brann right now. So it seems my best is just to hopefully get the Taunt Totem. Oh yeah, called it. Psychic right here. 1-800 Psychic Grimclaws. Call that number and get psychic advice. Not actually psychic advice. Don't actually call that, if you even could figure out a combination of numbers where that would fit. Like internationally, where they have like 18 numbers you gotta put in before you dial the actual phone number. Yeah, don't do that. So it's looking like he's going K9atron type Face Hunter with a King Crush in it and some Mountain Bears, I'm guessing. So let's see what Rush is. Add a links to your hand with Rush. Shit. So if I put my Cheaty down, he's a 3/4. If I take out one of those with a Windchill, then he's going to have a Lynx, and then he can do 4 to it next turn and kill it, which I don't really want him to do. I could wait until next turn and Cheaty, Windchill, and Scalding Geyser, but again, there's just too much good stuff at the bottom of my deck. So I will lower this guy. I'll just ping off this guy right now. And I will... we got a Windchill stuck down there too. I will get the other Snowfall Guardian up as hopes that I can just lock him out of the game. 3 mana left. I'm just going to play another totem. Hopefully it's another taunt. Okay, never mind the whole Psychic Hotline business. I guess that side hustle is dead. Short-lived, I know, but it was a good thought while it counted. So, Dire Frenzy on the Lynx. Not sure how I feel about that, but it is what it is. Alright. But he's put it out of range of me Cheaty Windchilling it, and he's now got a 4/4 on board. So I guess, and he's leaving his board small. So I guess I'm gonna have to sacrifice Cheaty at this point. I do have another one in the deck, but I'll get him down. I'll freeze that. We'll open the Azsharan Scroll, see what goodies we get. So we have another Scalding Geyser, which we can dredge up our other Windchill and kill it, but I can't play it this turn. Or we could do Snowball Fight if the Cheaty survives and just deal a crap load of damage to all of them. Well, unless it hits that guy, but unless it hits the 4/1. So I think I'm going to go with the guaranteed removal and the dredge. Oh shit, I forgot he's got the Bloodseeker out. The Cheaty's gone anyways. So that was from a movie. That should be copyright protected. Alright, so right now things are not looking so good. We're just trying to buy time. I can see if I can glaciate into something good. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten my Auctionhouse Gavel, which is always another mulligan keep. So that could have reduced the Snowfall Guardians. We can glaciate here and see if we get into a good 8-drop for some defense armor gain, like a Moarg or an Abominable Lieutenant. Or we can Scalding Geyser. That doesn't leave us much to do after that, so I'm actually going to go with Glaciate. And it should always pick up the perfect 8-drop, but in this time it did not. This is the very first time I played this deck it didn't put up the perfect 8-drop, but Alakir will be good enough for our purposes. Too bad he's fucking frozen, and I'll just end the turn. Sorry, getting into a little rave action here. So, as I've said in other videos, I'm not like other streamers. Or video makers. I don't just play like 3 hours and find 3 epic, amazing wins and just showcase those off. I showcase off the deck, its power, its potential, everything that it can do, and whether I win or lose, I show you it, because I'm not the best player and you may be better than me. So you can see the raw power of the deck and how things are supposed to work. That is the point of me putting up these decks, not just to showcase off a fancy win. And even better yet, when I do the I Spy series of I spying my misplays for a giveaway, that actually is when I will mute the audio and narrate over myself so you can't hear me getting pissed off about making the misplay. And And then you actually have to find them without any, you know, hints from me audibly through the webcam. So I mute the audio and just narrate over myself like in the last video. But this isn't one of those, like I said, keep the misplays to yourself this time. So I'm going to drop down the Brann and the Granite Forgeborn to start getting some much needed mana reduction and just end the turn there. Now luckily he's bonked so much stuff with his damn blood-seeking weapon that he's almost, you know, at half life, so that's good. Repeat the last death rattle that triggered. God damn it. He's gonna play a King Crush or a Hydra for free, basically. Alright, so here we gotta start ramping up the pressure. Yeah, at this point he can just start pinging me down. So, shit, I can't get a good hit on Frostbite. I don't have Brann out to combo with the Snowfall anymore. This deals 2, so that won't help with the Frostbite. Shitty. I think it's just Brucon at this point. And then try to lock him out afterwards. So what do I want? I probably want healing and 2 damage to all enemies, or 2 damage to all enemies and 2 taunts maybe. Although he could go over the top of that. Actually, I'm just gonna fire him in the face, get him down to 13. That'll help me when I'm locking him out. Should I do the taunts? One he can get right through. The other one he can't. 2 damage, that leaves me 3 that are going to be, but I'm going to summon the taunts simply because that's going to block any damage except from spells, and also because, nice, I got the hero power again for fire punch, hand to the face, Brucon style. Brucon is fucking ripped. Have you seen the abs on that guy? Oh great, he's got the poon. He's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit my fucking rock hand man right in the poon. He's gonna dredge up something from the dredges of the poon, and it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be like a 2-cost Hydronalon, Glogolon, and it's gonna ruin my day. That's what I was saying. Unless he had spells to take them out, which. It's not like I almost feel like he should have put the quest in here. How many spells he's playing? Okay, so Prince Renathal, that's pretty much completely useless. So I'm gonna hit him in the face again. Put him at 5. I am then going to. Oh, that's right. I can't put out a totem. I am then going to freeze the board, turning him into a 5/5 and presenting lethal. I am then going to Scalding Geyser him in the face to find out. This should actually do it. The Sunken Scroll right here. I am then going to open it, but then I realize, oh, I don't need to because this deck's super fucking powerful. And I just Frostbite him in the face because it is Frostbite motherfucking Shaman. Woo-woo! Yeah, that is 32-5. That is over a 90% win rate. I may change the thumbnail because I was planning on using a very similar thumbnail to the last one with a bunch of decrepit and rotting fingers from actual, like, human hands suffering from actual frostbite so bad that their fingers are, like, gangrenous and falling off. So I plan on using that. So with that said, you can see the raw power of the deck. I'm not the best player, you know, but I mean, look at me. I'm only a chicken right now. But of course the season just restarted, so I know technically I shouldn't have signed in today because then all my bonuses and packs and cards that I got off of opening my little silver 5 chest, because first and foremost I'm a deck maker. So I enjoy making decks. So if you are a well-known streamer, a streamer that's just starting out, or you make videos like me, or you are just a player that wants to have fun, hit me up on Twitter or my Discord. All my links are on my YouTube account for Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. You can hit me up on any one of those and ask for a deck to be made, and I will do it for free. I just like doing it. It doesn't take me long. I'm a very good deck builder. I'm kind of like Habu Gabu, except without the extreme skills of playing. Like, I am very good at making decks, and not to toot my own horn, but I am. So, toot toot. So there we go. That's the second game in a row that shows how powerful that deck can be against even some of its worst matchups. And I'm probably going to be playing it at least until fucking gold 10 or gold 5 when I get stuck again. But like I said, I will be putting out more I Spy the Misplays. I'm going to try to do at least one a month. So that again showcases the power of the deck, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I haven't annoyed you too much with my corny New England jokes. You know, we do like a corn chowder and clam chowder up here. As long as you don't park the car in the dooryard with a deck of cards in it and leave your fork in it. That's just playing off the main accent. So, with all that said, I think I've built up enough suspense. So, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to bring up the Google. Alright, here goes nothing. Drum roll, please. Generate 3. So that means, I already forgot my list. The winner is, for the Murder at Castle Nathria Rewards Track giveaway, is Dark Nova. Congratulations, Dark Nova. I will be contacting you on your original comment on my Frostbite Shaman Part 1, and then you can tell me what platform you would like to whisper me your Hearthstone gamer tag, and then when the expansion goes live tomorrow, which I am on mobile, keep that in mind, so I won't be able to update my Hearthstone until the mobile update is out, which is usually a couple hours after the PC update. But as soon as the update goes live for me and I am able to gift it, unless they just put it in the shop tomorrow, as soon as they put out the update, then that's not a problem. Then I don't have to wait, because then I can just friend you in game after I get your gamer tag and server, and I can then gift it to you whether or not my client has updated to the new expansion or not, because it'll be a purchase from the shop. So hopefully the mobile update coming out later than the PC update won't delay it too long. But either way, you will have your Murder at Castle Nathria Rewards Track, won again by Dark Nova, delivered to you tomorrow, gifted to your account after we get in touch and you give me your gamer tag and server. So congratulations, Dark Nova. Thank you for participating. Huge shout outs to Brandon7, Osmerican, and Clements Gaming as well. I'm sorry you guys didn't win, but like I said, this will be a monthly series called I Spy the Misplays. And I'll re-go over the rules every time, you know, so everybody is aware of them. But I always write it in the description anyways. And so congratulations to Dark Nova, and big shout out to, again, Brandon7, Osmerican, and Clements Gaming as well. Big shout out to, there was one other guy that almost got in the entry, but he had some IRL stuff come up and didn't make it. Sorry, my phone's about to die. There was one other guy that almost got into the drawing, but he had some IRL stuff come up and couldn't. So big shout out to you too, and everyone else that watched the video and all the positive support. You guys mean the world to me. I love you, Claw Club community. Just remember, every single one of you is a claw on the paw that can swipe through anything life throws at you. So don't let anything in life ever get you down. Your position, your current perception of what's going on, other people, your job, Don't let it get you down, because time heals all wounds. Time is the sand that washes away literally everything, and you yourself are in a community that is one giant paw that can just swipe through anything life throws at you. So there's always somebody here to talk to, and this community always has your back. With that said, again, congratulations to Dark Nova. I will be contacting you soon, and much love to the Claw Club community, and I will see you in the next one.